Okay, Shane McConnell coming to you here from Vancouver, British Columbia, Canada, and I wanted to start documenting my journey with e-biking. I took up e-biking just a short while ago. Um, a lot of my friends were mountain biking, and to be completely upfront and honest with you guys, I don't like pedaling a bike uphill. I've tried well, I didn't try. I did do road cycling for a bit. I bought myself a really nice Cannondale bike, Cannondale Synops bike, the shoes, everything. And then when I went up to ride the bike, I quickly realized that I don't like riding uphill. About 5 years after that, um, the COVID happened and the gyms were closed, and I was needing to get out and about and exercise. Friends of mine, they were riding their mountain bikes, and I was like, nah, I'm not going to ride a mountain bike until I saw one of my friends on an e-bike riding up this big hill in my city. It's a hard hill. I don't know if anybody can really ride the bike up it. And I saw him um, riding along the street going towards that hill. And so when I saw there was an e-bike, when I saw him after that, I came to him and I was like, yeah, but that's an e-bike. That's cheating. And then he mentioned to me, he said, Shane, um, I ride that bike up that hill. And when I started riding it, I had it on turbo. And I was like, well, what's turbo? It's like on like the most amount of assistance. And I was like, okay. He says, yeah, but now a short, just 3 weeks after that, I'm not on a turbo anymore. I'm on tour. I was like, well, explain to me, what does that mean? He said, well, and I didn't know anything about e-bikes, but you got to pedal these things in order for the assistance to help you. So you can do, I think it's five different categories. My particular bike, which is a Bulls made out of United States. You've got Eco, Tour, EMT, something or other, and then Turbo. Four different sort of things that you can press your button to give you more and more input through output. Sorry. See, I don't have really a clue what I'm talking about, but output out the back end or on the around the wheel, more help, more boost, let's just say. So I was like, wait a minute. So you're pedaling the bike, yeah. So you've improved your ability to go up that hill. He said, yeah. I says, well, I gotta go check this out then, because I thought it was cheating, like most people probably. Well, since I started e-biking, most people are like, oh, you're cheating. Oh, you're cheating. That's not riding a mountain bike. I'm like, well, hey, I'm still riding. So I went and I test drove a bike. I decided, you know what, it looks like fun. Mountain biking looks like fun. All my friends are doing. I'm going to go and investigate this bike. So I went to a local bike shop. Um, they've been around for a while, a long time actually, since I was a young boy. And I took one of these bikes for a test drive, and I test drove it up a hill. And as soon as I test drove it up a hill, I was like, I'm sold. So I went back to the shop and I bought this bike, and it was a 2019 Bulls something or another. The details will go. I will put on my page what kind of a bike I have future, but um, and so I bought it. I just bought it, and the price was, I think it was $6,400 including tax, Canadian, and I was off to the races. So um, I can remember I rode that bike for the first time, and I bought it. The second time I really rode it, um, I really enjoyed the mountain biking. I enjoyed the fact that I was out and about. Now, the reason why I chose the e-bike was because, again, I'm lazy, and I wanted to be able to enjoy, and I wanted to be able to have some exercise. I needed some exercise, and I've never mountain bike rode before. Um, I never did ride a mountain bike before. It's certainly not a downhill bike, full suspension. The bike that I bought, I think it's roughly around 50 pounds. Some people say it's heavy for a mountain bike, but to be honest with you, I don't even notice it because I got the e-assist mode on it. So I'm not riding that thing up a hill. Going up hills like you wouldn't believe. There are some hills that I go up that I'm going up like 13 kilometers an hour up these hills, passing people walking, jogging, going up a hill. So that's right up my alley. So I'm going to document my journeys with regards to e-biking. I want people to know what it's like, maybe the maybe some dangers about it, maybe the joys of it. Well, there's lots of joys. There's been lots of joys. Mostly the joy is me getting out and about. So I am going to document some rides. I am a 48-year-old male from Vancouver, British Columbia, Canada, well, Port Moody to be exact, and I will be traveling around the e-bike world, letting you guys know what people think about the e-bikes. I know that it is a trend that's going to be getting more and more and more popular, and I'd love to be able to document how fun it is for a person of my age, my fitness level, to get out and about, to hopefully inspire you to not not do what I did, and that was sort of rob myself of a couple years of riding because I didn't like uphills. This takes it all away. So stay tuned. I will show you guys my bikes. I will show you some of my rides. I will show you how I've got it on my car. I will show you what type of equipment that I use as a beginner, and what you can expect as a beginner riding on your brand new e-bike. Have yourself a great day. We'll talk to you guys real soon. Bye bye now.